Good morning, everyone.
This is Julie Beltran.
Christine Key.
Loris Mapano and Maricel Aplao.
We are from Group 8 BS ENTREP Block 1C.
We are going to discuss and present
Segment and Interim Financial Reporting.
consolidated financial statements enable investors to assess management overall effectiveness in managing company resources by providing useful information or computing overall measure of profitability, liquidity, and efficiency to help investor evaluate a company business. Segment performance. This part of this chapter discuss business segment reporting. Segment reporting under generally accepted accounting principle. What is GAAP? GAAP are collection of commonly followed accounting rules and standardized for financial reporting.
The purpose of GAAP is to ensure financial reporting transparency and consistency. The accounting rules used to prepare and standardize the reporting of financial statements such as balance sheet, income statements, and cash flow statements. Segments reporting under GAAP applies to public business enterprises, which are defined as enterprises that have issued debt or equity, securities that are traded in a public market, that are required to file financial statements with SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. Enterprises must report segment information in the same way that managements organize the enterprises units for internal decisions and making performance. The management's approach relies on the concept of chief operating decisions maker that identifies a function rather than a specific person or title. That function is allocating resources and assessing the performance of segments of the firm.
For example, Intel Corporation Chief Operating Decision Maker is its President and Chief Executive Officer or CEO, allocated resources to and evaluated the performance of its operating segments using revenue and operating income before interest and taxes.
Interim financial reporting. What do you mean by interim financial reporting?
An interim financial report is a complete or condensed set of financial statements for a period shorter than a financial year.
Interim financial reporting. Interim financial reporting, it may be presented monthly, quarterly, semi-annually. However, publicly traded entities are encouraged to provide interim financial report at least semi-annually. Frequency of interim reporting. PS34 does not mandate which entities are required to publish interim financial reports, how frequently or how soon after the end of an interim period. Entities to provide interim financial report in conformity with the Philippine Financial Reporting Standards shall conform to the recognition, measurement, and disclosure requirements set out in the standard. Interim financial reporting. Integral view and independent view. Integral view. Each interim period is an integral part of the annual accounting period. Annual reporting expenses are estimated and then allocated to the interim period based on the forecasted revenue or sales volume. Using integral view would result to interim income which would be more indicative of the annual income. Independent view. Its interim period is considered a discrete or separate accounting period with status equal to a fiscal year. No estimation or allocation are made for the interim purposes. Annual operating expenses are recognized in the interim period when incurred. Components of an interim financial report. PS 34, paragraph 8 provides that an internal financial report shall include at a minimum the following components: condensed statement of financial position, condensed statement of comprehensive income, condensed statement of changes in equity, condensed statement of cash flows, and selected explanatory notes. Components of an interim financial report. Paragraph 80 provides that an entity can present items of profit or loss in a separate condensed income statement. PAS 34 allows an entity to publish a set of condensed financial statements or complete set of financial statements in the interim financial report. Disclosures of compliance with PFRS. PAS 34 paragraph 19 provides that if an entity's internal financial report is in compliance with Philippines financial reporting standards, such as facts shall be disclosed. Selected explanatory notes are designed to provide an explanation of significant events and transactions arising since the last annual financial statements. PAS 34 assumes that financial statement users have an access to the entity's most recent annual report. Statement of financial position. Statement of financial position at the end of the current interim period. Comparative statement of financial position. Income statement. Income statement for the current interim period. Income statement cumulatively for the current financial year to date. Comparative income statement for the comparable interim period of the preceding year. Comparative income statement cumulatively for the comparable financial year to date of the preceding year. Statement of comprehensive income. Statement of comprehensive income for the current interim period. Statement of comprehensive income cumulatively for the current financial year to date. Comparative statement of comprehensive income for the comparable interim period of the preceding year. Comparative statement of comprehensive income cumulatively for the comparable financial year to date of the preceding year. Statement of changes in equity. Statement of changes in equity cumulatively for the current financial year to date. Comparative statement of changes in equity for the comparable financial year to date of the preceding year.
In some cases, a statement of financial position at the beginning of prior period is also required.